What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Plays. I'm back with another banger for you guys. I have some gameplay for you guys today, and I know this is a little unusual because I don't really record gameplays aside from Theme Team, but this game had to be recorded because I was down 13-0 and came back and won the game. That's pretty much all I have to say because honestly this gameplay speaks for itself if y'all watch the whole video. But if you're new to the content, don't forget to take a second, hit that like, subscribe button, as well as turn the notifications on so you get notified when I upload a new video. Now, let's get into this gameplay. Off rip, he throws a pick. I missed that. Off rip, he throws a pick. I noticed, when I seen that his quarterback didn't have an ability, I was like, alright, he's the Gmia streaker. But the thing is, his defense was really, it was different. It was different. As you can see, he throws a pick and then I fumble right off the back. So he's guaranteed 3. If I stop him right here, he's already guaranteed 3. His blitz was so different though. Like, I've never played that blitz before, and it always came in no matter what I did. So I had to find adjustments for it. I do find it. It takes me a while to find adjustments, but I do find it. But you see, I'm on defense right here, trying to back him up. I seen him on the weekend leaderboards. I was surprised because this dude is bad. I understand how he beats people though, because that blitz is kind of hard to pick up, but this dude is not that good. Like, he's not that good. His offense is terrible. Like, his offense is terrible. Every single time he scores, y'all are gonna see, every single time he scores, literally, it's when I put him in position to score. Every single time he scores is when I put him in position to score. But as you can see right here, 3-4 odd. I guess he thought he was gonna motion his receiver to the right, and I was just gonna let them run. Like, I was gonna bring the corner back. Like, no, I know you're gonna run to the right, bro. Like, even if you were gonna run to the left, I would have been there with Taylor Mays. But as you can see right there, he does end up taking his 3, and I'm like, all right, because I'm already confused with that blitz. Decide to run it. We get lucky. I don't know how we even got past the first level there. We do get lucky, and he's in 146. Not 146. I think this is 146. Why every single time I record, I always forget the defense? It's like second nature to me now. Y'all understand. If y'all played Madden a lot, I mean, I don't really play it a lot now besides Weekend League, but if y'all play Madden a lot, it's like things start to become second nature, and like you really forget what you're doing. So as you can see, he's in this 3-4 odd. He's blitzing, and he's covering my sweeps. Like, my sweep cannot get through. The sweep gets through literally like once to the right side. Y'all are gonna see how I adjust though. He's pretty smart. I ain't even gonna lie. This defense is good. This defense, this blitz defense, it's not that is good. It's just that it's different. You know, like, you adapt to seeing like pinch, bucko, 3-4 odd, what is it, cover 4 palms, and then everybody comes through the middle. It's like you're used to seeing that. I was not used to seeing this blitz, so I was so confused. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And this play, this is when I noticed that I had to start doing something different. I don't know if I picked this up right here or he probably screams at me. Right here, oh, I do, no, that's my fault. That's my fault. And like I said, every single time he got points on the board, I gave it to him. Every single time he got points on the board, I gave it to him. 10-0 already, and he has literally 1 yard on offense. I have 16 yards, and I literally did way more than he has, trying to avoid his blitz. But as you can see right here, I'm going to try this right here. He's still coming through. Motion blocking. How many people is that? Motion blocking. I sent 2 people on a route. So we're blocking 7. No, we're blocking 8. We're blocking 8. And he's still coming through with 6. I just wasn't understanding. Right there, we do get lucky. I'm like, all right, thank you. We needed that. We needed that. That was a big save. That was huge. We definitely needed that to get some positive yards at least. No, I'm trying to do the same thing I did. He's screaming off the edge. At this point, I'm just like, what? I'm just like, wow. I'm just stunned, really. I'm really stunned. But then again, I know his offense isn't good. Like, I know his offense isn't good. Right here, come on, bro. We not that dumb. Look at him. He going through all these different stuff, like, just to run it and go nowhere. Just to run it and go nowhere. He's doing all these different things, and he's not going anywhere with it. The streak doesn't work because I'm literally going to put 3 people on 1 receiver. Every receiver that goes out for the streak is getting covered by 3 people. You're not going to catch that. So look at him right here. He's going to throw that. It should have been a pick, honestly, but I guess he almost caught it. He almost caught it because the ball went towards his hands. I mean, it shouldn't have happened like that, but I mean, I guess he almost caught it. And another thing I noticed, he always passed it to Calvin Benjamin. I don't know if he was scared of Calvin with the X Factor and ability. Right there, I should have picked that off, but I got scared, so I clicked off. But with the X Factor and ability on Calvin, it really doesn't matter. Like, just throw the streak at him anyways. It's going to work regardless. It's going to work regardless. But as you can see right here, we did get the ball back. He ended up punting the ball because, obviously, he's winning. Right here, like, he keeps on shooting that gap. And I'm like, how is that happening? How is that happening? How is he shooting the gap like that? I'm like, all right. We gotta try. We just gotta put routes on the field. That's, to be honest, what I'm thinking. We just gotta put routes on the field and somehow get a touchdown. Get lucky or something. We gotta somehow get a touchdown. Right here, I'm gonna try it one more time because I'm so confused on how this jet touch pass isn't working. It always works. This is my go-to. It's my go-to when somebody blitzes in 3-4. You can see right there, it's not working, and I'm pissed off. Like, y'all see how fast I just click circle? Or when it showed the punt, I'm pissed off. Like, I'm pissed off. I'm like, how? What do I need to do? But this is when I realized, when I did that, when I seen it was fire zone, I was like, wait, hold on. That's why, because in fire zone, they blitz to the right. Every single time in fire zone, they blitz to the right. After this, I believe because I think I get sacked right here. And then after this, I'm like, all right, I know what to do. And yeah, right there, I didn't get sacked, but I mean, I was forced to throw it. And that's when I realized I would have to do like something different because fire zone blitzes to the right, so I'm not going to be able to run the sweep to the right. Y'all going to see what I do. I adjust. Y'all going to see what I do. And back to my first point. Every single time he scored, it's because of me. Every single time. He would have literally, if I didn't put him in these situations, 0 points. Literally 0 points. Y'all can go back and check. First play, we fumbled. He got a field goal. Pick for interception. Then here, right here, he's going to end up getting 3. And we get the ball back. As you can see right now, I flipped the play. That's all that needs to be done. All that literally needs to be done is for me to flip the play. Because I know it's not going to come through the right side if we're setting up our adjustment to the right side. Like right here, the right side is the strongest blocking side. I don't know why it works like that, but I mean, I guess because the running back's on the right side, it works like that. But as you can see right there, I knew the sweep would work to the left because the blitz fires on bluff, it goes to the right. So we got the sweep off, easy touchdown, and just like that, back in the game already. His offense is terrible. He didn't do anything, and I ended up just getting the ball back at half, so that's why y'all didn't see the 1 minute and like 30 seconds that was left. Right here, we do stretch left. We end up getting like 6 yards. That wasn't even 6. That was 4 actually. But you can see right here, I'm coming out with it regular just to flip it. Just in case he wants to flip his play and come out on the strong side. Y'all know how people be doing. Right here, I honestly wanted to pass that to triangle. Good thing I didn't. I ended up taking Randy Moss on the out route, and he got us a decent amount of yards. Right here, as you can see, I noticed like he's not even that smart. If he was smart, he would literally flip the play and use the other safety. But right here, I'm just going, if I don't get anything over top, I'm just going to take the short routes. Like, if I don't get Julio Jones over top on the street, I'm just going to take the short routes because it's not going to come in fast enough for him to actually do something. So we're just going to wait for him to adjust, to be honest. That's why I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to adjust, and then I'll start doing different plays. But if he's not going to adjust, best believe I'm definitely not going to do different plays when he's blitzing all these people every single play and they're just shooting the gap. Right here you can see, juke move, get tackled. That's like a 26 yard, 28 yard gain. And already basically in the red zone right here. Only like 10, yeah, about 10 yards away from the red zone. Gonna put triangle on the streak here because obviously I know he went sooner or later. I knew sooner or later he would not realize that I'm going to throw the streak over his head. We get the streak. We're up 14. Look at the yard count. He has 4 total yards. 4 total yards. And I had like 230 something. But he's only down by 1 point. That's what's crazy. Because this is the only game that you can play where you can have no yards and you can still win. I think he has 3 yards now. You can have literally no yards and you can still win. I understand defense does too, but like, come on now. Like, come on now. No. I would like to see a game in real life when the team had under 100 yards and they won a game. I don't care how great the defense is. I don't care how great the defense is. I just want to see. a game where that actually happened because I know that's just so unrealistic. That's just terrible. Like that's terrible. I don't even know what to say. That's just terrible. Look at the offense he's running. Look at this offense. Like this is really what we're doing. This is really what we're doing. And of course he almost caught that, right? And we didn't catch the pick. Of course. But he ends up punting it right there on 4th down. He's already lost himself the game, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like the game is already out of his hands because I got the lead. Obviously, I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm doing, and he's just look at him running around with Taylor Mays like he don't even know where to go. To be honest, he don't know where to go. Just gonna keep on doing the same thing because if he was smart, he could have put 2 flats and then covered the streak. But like I said, he barely even adjusted. Right here, he makes his first adjustment, and it's just a simple sliding his D-line. And look at the difference it made. Look at the difference sliding his D-line made. I actually went negative. Negative 6 yards that play. I hadn't went negative in a minute. But you can see right here, I'm just going to do literally the same route. Not even the same route combo. I think I do. I think I do put them back in, but I think I messed it up, so I end up punting here. Yeah. I didn't have enough time to flip it again. Like y'all see how Julio's on the left side? I didn't have enough time to flip it, so I had to just call HUD. Oh, we actually got that. I didn't even think about that. I thought I was gonna get sacked because every single time I called the play, maybe he tried to do some adjustments. He probably made his D line crash to the right or something. He probably did something different because the other times they were screaming at me. But right here you can see that like I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. If he's not going to adjust, there's no reason for us to adjust. He's not going to adjust on defense. There's no reason for us to adjust. So, going to do the same thing right here. Just going to take the sweep again. Everybody gets blocked. Get an easy 9 yards. Easy 9 yards. Easy 9 yards. I know y'all remember the first quarter when I had like 5 yards passing. Like 5 yards passing to this. Literally 5 yards passing to this. Right here, that's just... He could have caught a pick here. I still think he could have caught a pick here. He hit stick instead of pressing triangle. Y'all know how this game is if your streak person doesn't have an X factor or abilities and you press square to rack it, that it's just without the abilities, it's just like it never works. I think he could have caught a pick there. Right here, he's still 0 for 7, 2 interceptions. He's still forcing the ball to Kelvin. Still forced. Can we please? He won 23 games a weekend league. Y'all believe it or not? No, I don't think 23. He won like 22. Believe it or not, he won 22 or 23 games a weekend league. He doesn't adjust. I think he catches this too. Yeah. Oh no. It's the next one. He definitely catches the next one for sure. He catches the next one for sure. But like this 22 wins. 22 wins. That's just ridiculous. Gmia really created this scheme, and he only averages like 20 wins in weekend league now. He really created this scheme. Yeah, look, he catches that. Like, I understand Kelvin Benjamin's tall, but like, come on now. Like, please, EA, please. That should never be a thing. There should be like face catching, yes. Face catches should be a thing. Face catches without animations, but this streak stuff should never be a thing. Never. As Julius Peppers blows his quarterback up in the backfield. I don't even know how that happened. I just motioned there. I just moved my D-line to the left, and they just blew. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But as you can see right here, he's back to it. He has to score, he has to go for it because he knows his defense is not holding. His defense is not holding right here. His streaks don't work, so he goes to the corner routes, right? Corner routes and playmaker. I'm surprised he didn't fumble right there. It's just like I understand what people mean by mutt bum. Like people call me a mutt bum, but like this is so bummish. This is so mutt bummish. Like literally, this is so mutt bummish right here. Look at him. Tries to do a goal line, gets blown up in the backfield. Now he has to go back to what he was normally in. This is so mutt bummish. It's ridiculous. Like literally, it's ridiculous how bummish this offense is. As you can see right here, I don't know why he's taking so long to call his play. He knew he was gonna come out in weak close flex. He knew it, and I knew he was gonna run this ball anyways. Like he motioned him over like he was finna pass it. Like I know you're running the ball. It's 4th and 2. Your offense is not working. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I think right here I'm gonna score on a streak and then he's out of here. This is just like look at him. He just thought he was so smart. First half he had me. I ain't even gonna lie. He had me in the first half. Not even the first half. The first quarter, because in the second quarter, that's when I realized, hey, you could flip the play and it would actually work. Right here, I think I hit him with a streak over top with Julio Jones once again. That's like, isn't that like my third touchdown I scored with a streak? I think this is going to be number 3 right here. Right here. How do you get beat? Your one thing is to literally play back. All he has to do is play back. But he gets beat by the streak. Y'all know I had to celebrate. I had to celebrate after that comeback. But thank you guys for watching the video. It's your boy Chris the Plays. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.